Hello everybody and welcome on into a demo gameplay here on youtube.com/Seannosaurus. My name is Sean and today we're checking out a demo on the Xbox that's available now, and it's the Thaumaturge, I think. I'm not really sure. Looked at the title, was like, oh, how do you pronounce this? And thought, not a great start. But I like playing video games here on the channel, so subscribe and ring the bell for more, and we're going to check it out. Oh, are you going to give me a good thumbnail or no? Oh, kinda. Hell yeah. Kind of. I don't know if I love the logos in the corner, but whatever. This is kind of a weird game. I usually just kind of download demos because I think they're interesting or could be interesting. Give it a shot. And then I was kind of reading about it a little bit. And I was kind of sold on the description of the game, but we'll check it out. See what it's about. The game is out soon, I believe. I guess I probably should have grabbed a more specific release date. I'll turn up the volume just a touch. It's a little on the quiet side, but I'll press any button. Fool's Theory is a team of people. Oh, okay. We're doing that. Creating a game that draws so much inspiration from the past would not leave out a portrayal of certain audience attitudes and views that are rightfully considered unacceptable today. Stories of historical events. Okay. It's the Assassin's Creed thing. Assassin's Creed thing. Let's see. What are the options? Brightness, edit. Gameplay, English, high density of crowds, difficulty level balanced, alright. Faster cinematic shots and combat. If enabled, shots in combat will be sped up. Okay. Kind of like this music that's going on. Show mini-map, alright. Sound, everything's at 100. Controller, interact. That's the Y button. Help, zoom, inventory, open last entry, journal. Map, entry, okay. Accessibility, increased font size, colorblind mode. Nudity? Yes. Enable the nudity. Nudity. I don't think we changed anything, but just in case we did. New game. Steel rails are a portal to other worlds, but the most commonly seen travelers don't finish their sentences. It's a word deriving from Thaumata. It's deriving from the Greek. Okay, so how would you pronounce, how smooth is Greek? You know what I mean? It means miracles. Oh boy. Tempermancer? Thaumaturge? Is one able to discover secrets lingering in persons or places. They recognize flaws or stigmas imprinted on the human psyche and can bring them back to the surface. Are they a doctor of souls? It is impossible to fully name the essence of a Thaumaturge without being born one. Okay. I like when they do that. It's helpful. Cutscene. Shh, everybody be quiet. 11-bit Studios. Fool's Theory TM.
For years I've been seeing you in my dreams, and lately more and more. I know it's you, but I can no longer recognize your face. I don't know if I'd recognize you if I saw you. I hope your condition hasn't worsened much since you last wrote. I can hardly imagine what a nightmare you're going through. Remember, you're not alone. I'm sure our father would be happy to help, if only you asked him. I assure you that for now, I haven't said a word to him about your search or your health, just as you requested. He doesn't know your intention, and with God as my witness, he'll not find out from me.
All right. She's trustworthy.
I know You think the only thing that can help you is a miracle. But such itinerant miracle workers, preachers, and folk mystics often take advantage of those in grave condition who are desperate or seeking help.
Oh.
I
Satire.
hope the man you're pursuing can actually ease your mind. But if not, remember that in the end, we will find a way to help you. Just because we can't see it now does not mean it doesn't exist. Send word as soon as you get there. I want to know you are safe. With as much love as I have. Ligia.
Ligia? She's a hero. She's a real one. That train seems so short.
Could you spare a moment for me? I'd like to send a telegram.
Of course. Pardon me, sir, but are you feeling all right?
Oh, I feel great. Slept on a
Yes,
train.
Thank you.
You're not looking your best.
Okay, all right, Postmaster. Thank you. Yes, I am ugly. Thank you.
What's your message?
Ooh. Okay, first play a trick on him. All right, let's do that. Yes, let's make decisions. Go ahead and dictate your method. Play a trick on him.
Take this down, please. Arrived. Very beautiful views. People honest at first glance. Sincerely, your barely living cripple.
I didn't mean to cause offense.
Hey, we're just
Well,
having
then
fun.
Strike that, please.
Oh, okay. Well, you didn't really
Take
play
this
that
down,
as a joke.
please. Arrived. I think I have found him. I hope he will receive me. I will write as soon as I am able.
And payment?
On receipt.
Anything to add at the end?
Send greetings to your sister. Aggravate your father. Don't add it. Oh, we'll send greetings to our sister.
Please add my love to you, my sister.
Touching.
Is she married? She got
From whom?
My name is Viktor Szulski. S-Z-U-L-S-K.
Oh, S-Z?
And Victor with a W, not a V.
Interesting name. Where's this headed?
Warsaw. Russia.
And this is supposedly Georgia. Russia here and Russia there. Russia everywhere. On every map.
Maps change. I know. Let's get on with it.
Pardon?
I was talking to myself. Which way to the village?
The coachman is picking up the mail. Maybe he'll give you a ride.
Okay, that doesn't answer where the village is, though. Which way to the village? I don't just ride with the postman. Looney? Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, my God. All right. Whoa, we got stuff going on here. So it's 1905. We can move freely with else left stick. Oh, we can read things? Yes. Oh, yes, a free letter. Hell yeah. We get to read people's mail. Yeah. Dear Antony, it feels like ages have passed since your last letter. Or maybe it's just the winter that makes everything good and warm seem distant. As you can guess, the life of an exile does not spoil me. Years ago, I was uprooted from my homeland and sent to a foreign land among foreign people to fight under the Russian banner. And how am I today? I live among people who hate me. I am losing my health and my mind and cultivating the land that I fertilized with the blood and flesh of its sons. What the fuck? And I can't leave here. I can't stop reminiscing. Death seems to be my only means of escape. Please pray for me. Katsuni. P.S. I don't think this letter will make it through the censorship, but if it does, please tell Anilka, maybe, that the thought of her brought me solace until the very end. Oh, okay, so they're, well, rip. Oh, yes, we got experience for the letter. Okay. So we can't seem to really move the camera, which is okay. We can click right stick. Oh, whoop. Oh, okay. Upgrades. Belongings. Map. Oh, okay. So this is, I think this is giving me information that I should probably read. We got to read. We got to be... The journal contains descriptions and objectives of your tasks. In addition to viewing, you are free to change which ones you want to track. Entries. Here go the insights and conclusions you've gathered, as well as other information, being a valuable source of knowledge about the world. Okay. Thaumaturge. Okay. Oh, man, you get to spend your points. Earn upgrades or look at the capabilities of your saluters, maybe. Belongings. Okay. It's pretty simple, self-explanatory. Items you own, including those that are part of the collection. Map. Oh, shit. All right. Multiple objectives. Quest stop and end multiple objectives. Freely switch for the one you'd like to track. After switching, the objective will reveal a path to follow. Sometimes the path is so mysterious that it eludes even an experienced Thaumaturge. No worries. The remaining objectives will provide a way to solve the quest. Okay. All right. So we can read this as well. Letter. Dear Jenko, please stop with all the gentry snobbery and listen to what I tell you. Times are changing. You can no longer rely solely on proprietary or on property ownership. The peasants are different now, and it is not all clear how things will turn out in the coming years. You just have to look. Wherever you turn, you hear about revolts and peasant guerrillas going at the lords with pitchforks, as they should. We have to protect ourselves. Have something on the side. Some business that will allow you to live, will allow us to live with dignity. That's why I'm telling you for the last time. Go to the bank in Tiflis and take a loan against half of our assets in the Caucasus. Invest in the oil business in Baku. The railroad is already getting there, and the world needs kerosene. You need to act. Oh, Daniel Day-Lewis? I will send you all the documents and authorizations. Don't delay any longer. Greetings, Lou. Okay. Yes, give me that experience. Anything else to read? Can I help you? Can't talk to them. Okay. Railway station. Perception. You possess an exceptional perception. You can see things that are hidden from sight. You can anticipate the enemy's actions. You can follow traces of emotions, thoughts, and actions and words, and reach your goal easier. Oh, okay. Okay. I like that. Use perception to follow the path to your goal. Oh, okay. What's the book tucked in his belt for? God bless you. Can I get hit by the train? Darn it. I wanted to get hit by the train. I thought that'd be funny. Oh, you can only go there. Okay. Let's see. Station building. This cold's got a fierce bite to it. Things are peaceful here, but beyond the mountains, there's a war. War's not for me. Off with you. I've got work to do here. We can read this. The Tiflis Herald. Tragic events of August 29 have cast a shadow on the city, leaving it in a deep mourning. Yesterday's rally, where reform proposals set out by Minister Alexander Bulligan were to be discussed, was brutally interrupted by Cossack troops that stormed inside the municipal board building. Armed Cossacks entered the conference room, wreaking havoc in the turmoil. 60 people were killed and over 100 were injured. People are shocked at another instance of unjustified aggression against the nation of Georgia. Many believe more mass strikes are inevitable. I like that you get experience for reading the stuff in the world. That's pretty awesome. This game really wants me to use my thingy thing. We just have to talk to this like little postman guy. Great men fight their wars, but that's to us, the peasants. I'm sure it's not gonna... Yeah, it's not gonna let me do that.
Hello. Are you going to the village by any chance?
Hello there. Where else?
Yeah, where else am I going to
There's
go?
nowhere to go here, sir. The station, the village, and the cemetery. That's all. A horse can't go any higher.
Okay, may I catch a ride
The
with you?
village is what interests me.
Well, if you've got reason to be there, climb in.
Oh, hell yeah. Hey, thanks, man. Oh, okay. I like the way that this is displayed. I love that you have your literal, like, golden path. Like, that'll continue the mission forward. Or you can just, ask another question and then...
So is it just locals living in the village?
Who else would want to live in a shithole like this?
I actually meant, is there anyone visiting? A guest?
Ah, you came for some healing. Well, he's no guest here.
He's
been
no
here months,
guest.
my friend. The people are tormented, so he's sure got folks to heal.
Where might I find him?
I bet he's still in the tavern. He prays this time of day. Oh, he prays a heck of a lot. You getting in, or what?
This dude's tired of talking to you.
I'd be
We'll just-
grateful.
Head on in.
Always nice to have someone to shoot the breeze with.
Oh, I don't want to talk to you. Most respected, the person who advised while we wander out of teams right. Darn, I didn't even finish reading it myself. While making nonsense noise. Prologue. Hoping for the better.
Nothing to see.
What is going
around
on up there
here.
in the top right?
This is everything. Hard to get lost in this place. Head to the tavern over there, past the little square, up the steps. They'll tell you where the preacher's at. Or this time of day, he'll be there himself.
Thank you.
The lady in the top was... Oh boy. Alright. Little rough. Okay, so then what do we have? We have perception, right stick. Okay, right stick is info. Gotcha. Okay. Perception's RT. Okay, gotcha. So journal? No, belongings. Okay, hold on. Journal. Journal is LT. Journal is LT. No, that's just the thing. Okay. Map on down. Okay. Right? Entries. Okay. Belongings, some story items, a revolver, a passport, a little bit of money, my grimoire. I never part with it. Okay. Must be our lord. Yeah, this lady over here, that's right there. When she was when we were coming in, she was moving really framily. It is very weird. We can read more stuff. Soon the day will come when people will throw off their hated shackles with one stroke of the almighty arm. Hardened by work and struggle with misery, they will get rid of the despised? Yeah, despised. Czar. May the recent events, so agonizing for many, be a touch that will kindle the flame of a just revolution. It will only take a few people to raise their hands proudly and abandon their work for the flame to become an inferno that will consume the oppressor and cleanse our lands. It is already happening. Workers in major cities are preparing for action, and country folk are also joining the fray. The hour of trial is upon us. Let us not lose heart. Okay. Everything will freeze and won't be anything left. He's kind of a little airy to look at. We can talk to Luca here.
Gentlemen, is this the tavern here?
Oh, this is a tavern. Okay.
Hey, Putnik. You coming from far?
Indeed, I'm tired.
Nice boots. Are they warm?
Let's see. Show no fear, I indeed. Oh, shoot. Oh, okay, a proud answer. Oh. It not only draws from your flaw of pride's level, but will also feed it even more. What the hell does that mean? You're not looking for trouble, so you're just passing through. Let's go with that.
Actually, I have particularly warm boots. Thanks.
My toes are
Sooner or
sweating.
later, these might kick their arses.
Don't tempt me, Luca. Don't tempt me. Give me a sec. Got to sort out formalities with this tourist.
It's your snummy. We are the Tsar's soldiers.
Tars?
Those don't look like soldiers' faces. Closer to thieves.
I don't think he'll talk to us voluntarily.
I mean, I'll kiss you voluntarily. I mean, talk to you voluntarily. No problem. Uh-oh. Oh. Victory conditions. Oh, we gotta learn how to fight. So this is a turn-based RPG, by the way. When your enemies lose all their health points, you win the fight. The enemy's health points are shown at the bars below their feet, while your health points are represented by the bar in the bottom left corner of the screen. Okay, so we start the fight. 5 to 6. Oh. Slow. Oh no, he fell in the mud! Oh god, I got cut. How'd the knife do less? Okay, actions queue. Perception allows you to anticipate the enemy's actions to find out what they are planning. Unfold the actions queue at the top of the screen. Each skill has its own speed. Slower skills are more powerful but require preparation, bringing the risk of an enemy attacking first. Okay. Planned attack. Gotcha. Okay. Quick skill. You can use it in the next round. Slow skill. You must wait 1 round before you can use it. I don't see why I wouldn't want to use it. So then you would just worry about that. Oh yeah, punched him right in the face.
Serves the Ruskies right. They won't report us. They'll be too embarrassed to admit some cripple got the better of them.
Okay, alright. Everybody out here is just like, look at this piece of shit. Settle down. Okay, so then we have, okay, up. On the Grimoire's cover, there are available points that you can spend on the tree, purchase skill upgrades, improve your powers with any dimension, and hunt salters to enable further development. Okay. Perception, this upgrade enables using perception in the dimension heart. Perception in the dimension mind. Deed. Dimension force wind. That just sounds like you fart on somebody. Gamble, 60% chance of dealing double damage. Oh, hell yeah. That's actually kind of awesome. Restores your focus. Reduces focus by 1 additional point if the enemy is suffering in a suffering state. 50% chance of interrupting the enemy's planned action. So let's go with hearts. How do I use this? Maybe. How do I use this? Upgrades. Flaw. Many people have flaws, but only Thaumaturges are aware of their existence. They are blemishes on a personality created as a result of turbulent experiences. They attract saluters, and allow young Thaumaturges. Boy, I wish I knew how to pronounce some of these words. To make a pact with their first. Your flaw is pride. If you nurture it by making the right choices, it will impact the course of events in the future. Okay. Acquired flaws, pride. All right. Wait. What does that do? How do I look at that? I had it. Okay. So we have this. We don't even know anything about it. I kind of like that, actually. So then how do I upgrade? Did I do that? Oh. Okay. I thought that I needed to do those. Weird. Okay. Alright, available upgrades. Skill upgrades. Each skill can be upgraded. Place the upgrade in the designated spot on the skill icon. Each upgrade takes some space. Choose wisely. Okay. Ooh, actually. Yeah. Let's do that. Maybe should have... well. Oh, okay. Here, let's do gamble on this for right now. I like that you can... It seems like you can upgrade it whenever, maybe? So then what? If we go up, can I... Oh, okay, perfect. Oh, I like that. Yes, let me tinker with it and change it to where I think it'll work best. Oh, yes, yes, pet.
Good boy.
Yes, 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 yes. I hope that's an achievement. We didn't technically, like, really pet it. There wasn't much of an animation, but I will take it. Find the miracle worker in the tavern. I'll tell my old lady to get the recipe. Bottoms up. I'll just rest here from the kids for a bit. This booze warms my gut. God bless you. Hey, thanks. How can I look at that from here? News from Yerevan. Our correspondents report that the newly appointed Governor General of the Yerevan Province, Prince Napoleon Louis Joseph Charmant Bonaparte, okay, has just arrived in town. The highest officials were present at the welcoming ceremony, followed by a dinner with representatives from Yerevan's most eminent families. The Governor General's address to the townspeople is expected in the next few days. He didn't make it in the French army, yet he is quite successful in the Russian. We have thoughts. We have things that we're trying to say. Okay, so let's talk to Rasputin. Okay. Whoa. What's going on there?
Forgive
He's
me,
just
sir.
praying.
Is your name Grigory Efimovich Rasputin?
I forgive you.
What?
I'm sorry. It's just I've been looking for you for a very long time, and...
And you expected a thinking simpleton, an illiterate who swindles sick people and claims he can speak to God himself. I already said I forgive you.
Yes, I've heard. Especially in Petersburg. I've also heard about the healings, even hopeless cases. Inexplicable ones.
And what do you believe in?
I believe... so you believe in a miraculous power, so you want to see it for yourself. You'll
In
butter him up.
miracles. In my condition now, I can only hope for a miracle. And I know the meaning of that word. I'm a thaumaturge.
Thaumaturge.
Where are you coming from?
We found it. We figured it out. So it's called, what? The Thaumaturge? Oh, God. The demo, okay. Explainable. We'll be honest.
I first learned of you in Paris.
Pally?
A charismatic miracle worker from Russia. I even heard about you from my doctors. By the time I got to Petersburg, you were already gone. I've crossed almost 3 continents, through Siberia, India, and half of Europe. But if you're asking me about my origins, I'm from Poland.
From which Poland? The Russian one, the German one, or the part that belongs to Austria?
From Warsaw.
Do you have a name?
Viktor Szulski.
On my path, I've already come across people who've lied to me about their problems, and then gone around calling me a charlatan. After them, others arrived, with pitchforks and torches, and I had to endure insults and spit in my face, or flee for my life. And now you say you're a wizard from an imaginary country that no one has seen on a map in over 100 years. Forgive my amusement. I haven't had my first coffee yet.
I forgive you. And I'm still asking for help.
Prove you're a Thaumaturge, and I'll hear what you have to say.
Okay, you know what? Fuck it. We're a Thaumaturge.
What would you like me to do, sir?
I've met a few of your kind, so I know what you're capable of. Find something in this tavern that belongs to me, and tell me something only I could know.
First, I need to have something personal that belongs to you to learn your trace. It's a sort of pattern I'll use to recognize the other objects.
Smell this.
Smell it? No, don't smell that. Okay. Prayer beads. Time-worn prayer beads with 30 woolen knots. The zeal gushing from the beads impregnates the wool better than the tallow from the owner's strong fingers. The object pulses with a mixture of blue rapture, purple passion, and graphite fierceness. The touch of the beads burns, but it also attracts. Draw a conclusion. Rasputin's wish. Rasputin has a magnetic zeal and passion. He is a man with an attractive personality, strong and fierce, who is easy to follow. He just has to be careful not to get burned by the flame of his ardor? Adore? You've acquired the knowledge or context required to give a response. Oh, okay. That's kind of cool.
I'll return to you in a moment.
Oh, okay.
I can hardly wait.
Okay, observations. Observations are information that you acquire by interacting with people and items. Observations make up conclusions, a valuable source of knowledge about the world and events that can help you in different situations. Perception in objects. Thaumaturge, nope, possesses perception, which allows them to read other people's emotions, actions, words, and thoughts left on items. In order to recognize them, you must develop the heart, deed, word, and mind dimensions sufficiently. On some items, you will find a trace of someone's personality. It takes one of three forms. So we have unknown. You will see it the first time. Familiar, you have seen it before, but you are not certain who it belongs to. Certain, you know who left it. Traces are only revealed once you pass the test of perception on the item. Okay.
Let's take a look around.
Okay, use perception for what is hidden. Alright, hit the hay with him, hell yeah. Dirty bowl that someone has eaten stew from. I like that I would just walk around just like snapping my fingers. What are they doing? I'm sensing you.
Who would have thought there were such layers of passion within him?
Prayer book. An ornate prayer book containing the prayers for Russian Orthodox rites. It vibrates with a languishing moan of delight, a touch of silk, and the scent of courtly powder. But that which is soft and warm is also pierced by the thorns of impending separation and longing. Okay. Trace certain Rasputin. Who would have thought that this priest had such passion? Surprisingly, the mask of a healer conceals an outstanding lover, irresistible to women's hearts and bodies. Perhaps this is one of his healing methods. Is that the nudity? Oops. RT. Oh, so do we need to go that way? Is there anything else we can, like, pick up? Just out of curiosity. Oh, here we go. Oh, trace unknown. Potential device for voluntary self-mortification of the body. Hair cloth, okay. Make better moonshine myself. Deed 1, mind 1, word 1. So then wait, what do I have? Others, Rasputin. So Rasputin, I had only heard rumors about him, a preacher and mystic who used to heal St. Petersburg's elites not long ago. I found him in a small village. They call him a mad monk, or even a quack and a fraud. To me, he's the last hope for a cure. Heart, mind, deed, word. We have that. We have heart 2. Oh, because we have deed, mind, and word. Okay. Alright, well, shit.
What have you learned, wizard?
What have I learned?
Well, you're a zealous man. It permeates every level of your personality, your faith, your abilities.
Not such an impressive discovery.
I haven't finished yet. In Petersburg, you left behind a very devoted and very young lady-in-waiting.
At least one, my friend.
Okay.
Have a seat.
Rasputin will remember this.
Tell me again, why were you looking for me?
So ask him about the... Oh, yeah, ask him about the lady in waiting. Hell yeah.
I can't help but ask you about that young lady from Petersburg.
Let's learn how
Careful.
creepy this guy is.
I'm starting to like you. But not enough to tell you about Petersburg. How do you think I might help you?
Oh.
A few years ago,
Ew.
I attempted to catch a wild saluter, and that
Saluter.
ended with me losing contact with my first saluter. That means I can't develop my abilities. I know that my Uber is there. Sometimes he shows himself, but I can't feel the link anymore. Generally speaking, I'm losing it more and more each day. If it disappears, my mind... I'll lose my sense of reality. I'll fall into madness.
Okay, cool.
I
Interesting
don't know
stakes.
if I can help you.
Alright, well... I can pay you well. That's fine.
I've got money, if that's what matters.
Give it to the needy. Your riches mean nothing to me.
Okay, well...
I meant I don't know if I'm able to help you. My gift is something I've received from God. Some I've helped, others I can't say. And I've never treated a thaumaturge.
Thaumaturge?
Maybe just do the same with me as with the others.
We can try.
I'm so sweaty. My character's so sweaty.
Focus on my voice. You are safe. As long as you can hear my voice, you are safe. Let me gaze into your mind. Let me see through your eyes. Let me...
In.
Where am I?
Oh.
Rasputin. There's no one in here. I need to get out of here.
This is pretty cool.
What is this sound? Shackles?
You're blind.
I'm blind.
You've never grasped the science of spotting the perfectly obvious. Can you still not see?
What do I supposedly not see?
Flaw clouds your vision. It always has. Pride. Your damned pride and sense of superiority.
I must have gotten that from you, father.
Oh shit, daddy issues.
You lose, idiot. You always do. You're even losing against yourself. You can't see, but can you at least hear? You're weak, stupid, and blind. . Do you hear me? Do you? Do you?
Oh, shit.
I can see, Father. Clearly.
Will you be lying there much longer? I wanted to sweep.
How am I in the way of you sweeping?
Where's Rasputin?
In the cemetery, chasing away evil spirits and giving people comfort. You all right?
Yes. Absolutely.
I wanted to sweep.
Hey, you mentioned that, but
I'm
I don't know
just
how I'm in the
telling
way. Oh, shit.
It's so good to see you again. And something else. I saw him clear as day. It wasn't a vision. It was a saluter, unbound by a pact. A wild one. And if so, that means there's someone in the village with a flaw that's attracting it.
You talking to me?
I was praying.
I wanted to sweep.
I was praying to the broom gods. We got it. You're gonna sweep. I'm all over it. Good God. Okay. So we can't look at that stuff anymore. I can't believe I managed to pick the one, like, upgrade. Whatever. Quests have multiple objectives. Freely switch the one you'd like to track. After switching, the objectives will reveal the path to follow. Sometimes paths are so mysterious. It eludes even exceptional, blah, blah, blah. No worries. Remaining, blah, blah, blah. Oh. Find the person. Oh, wait, hold on. Can we pet the dog? You can only pet the dog once.
What do we have here?
They'll all gawk, but without lifting a finger. Just, Vesna will bring it, Vesna will help. But if Vesna needs help with something, there's nobody to be found.
Oh, I'm here to be found, baby. Let's go. I will kiss you. I mean, what?
That's not yours, don't touch. All these newcomers causing more problems.
Dropped apple. A bruised crimson apple. Vesna was trembling, dropped a fruit basket, and left this orphan behind. Vesna has left her distinct trace on the fruit. Consists of a heart fluttering in a panic and a throat painfully clenched. A bite of this apple would taste of pure fear. Okay.
Thaumaturge never fails me. There is something here.
Dead goose. Someone or something strangled this goose. From the goose's twisted neck flows the anger and passion of the person who slaughtered the poor bird. The wave of emotions carries no desire for meat or feathers, only the sour taste of envy and the desire for all of Bogdan's property to go to hell.
Over my dead body. I reject this verdict.
Well, I expected as much, and he wanted to come see you himself. He was first to judge.
I said what I said, and I won't change my mind. Go away, you're attracting gawkers.
Not gawkers, a witness. And let him listen. He'll see it fairly. Sir, this liar and thief here stole a memento of my mother. And this witch says I'm supposed to hand my goose over to him too?
Because you strangled mine.
And what do I care about some trinkets your mother left you?
Because we already know you strangled the goose, but you still haven't proved that Bogdan stole your pendant.
Where is the justice here?
Oh. Ooh, observation. The conflicted neighbors. A dead goose lies between the quarreling peasants. An obvious bone of contention here. If the wise woman is to settle the dispute, she'd better do it quickly. It will come to fisticuffs in a moment. Draw a conclusion. It seems that the neighbors quarreled over a goose strangled in the act of revenge, a classic of the genre. Oh. Okay, so finally I think let's use that.
Why don't you relax and listen to the words of a wise woman?
Well, all in all, I'm sorry, Bogdan.
Come inside, and tell me what you're doing here.
Well, I was looking for something else, and I got kind of distracted. So what does that mean for the heart? Does that mean... That just means that that's what we need for that, like, level. Okay. So what do we... Cost 1. Self-cast. Makes every attack on the enemy deal the maximum possible damage. Kind of good, but I don't know if it's worth it early. Restores your focus. Now, what do I need focus for? This mind adds a point to the dimension. Upgrade adds a point to the dimension mind. Dimension force deed. Reduces focus by 1 additional point if the energy enemy is 50% chance of interrupting the enemy's planned action. I kind of actually like this. She loses focus instead of taking damage with a 4-to-1 ratio. But I also kind of like the... Every attack on the enemy deal the maximum damage. Well, you know what? Actually, let's go with this one right now. Let's do that. And then we can go... next level, I think we can go with this. I kind of like that. Wise woman. Oh, examine. Assault on the doorstep. Assault on the doorstep protects from unwanted visitors and other misfortunes. Okay. So how are we? Are we doing... Kind of out of the zone here. Well, let's go to the wise woman's place. We'll read her stuff. Unfinished letter. So. My dear son, my heart is crying. Have I harmed you so that you write about me like this? That you renounce your legacy, your land, and your blood? I never said a word to you when you refused to farm with us, nor when you went to Tiflis to study. Now you're calling us stupid, backward? You repeat after the rector? That's not it. That's record of yours. Oh my god. We are just bouncing from word we don't know to word we don't know. You repeat after the rector of yours, Sadeki? That Georgian, your language, is the language of dogs? Then you will know write to me only in Russian? Child, Georgia flows in your blood. She is the salt in your tears and the glue in your bones. You will not renounce her. You can't. I forbid it. That seems like that's working out well for you. We can talk. Speak before I die. Diary of an oblate priest. They say every nation has its demons, its phantoms, ghosts, and nightmares were created to make naughty children behave. But I have gone halfway around the world preaching the word of God and learned the truth. These demons, fiends, and devils cursed by God are real. And they are everywhere. In distant Sirmia, people whispered the name Bakyvak, a cruel beast whose presence brings wrath and commands people to inflict violence on their neighbors. A fairy tale, you say? But I have seen Bakyvak. Bakavak. There's no U in there. I'm throwing that in for fun. He is in Pyatigorsk. Piatigorsk. I heard the rattle of his chains and felt the fangs digging into my neck and tugging at every fiber of my soul. And I felt the fury that this wraith brings with it, the anger from which there is no escape, and the taste of blood in my mouth that no prayer can ease. May the holy walls of the Oblate Church stop this beast. Blessed Virgin, keep me safe. I only laugh because I went and saw Hocus Pocus recently, and boy, do they like reminding everyone that the kid that lit the flames a virgin. Like, his sister says it like 4 times. Oh yeah, he's a virgin. Like, okay.
The villagers seem to have a certain respect for you, ma'am, so I wanted to ask your help with something.
Could we fuck?
I'm not getting any younger, boy. Talk before I drop dead.
I love her. Oh, okay. Something continues. Oh, wow. User are taking advantage of superstitious.
A lot of people benefit from your wisdom. They're superstitious and timid, as far as I've been able to figure out. Easy to control, right?
Pot calling kettle. That, my boy, that you can ask that charlatan with fancy dress and beard. Who takes advantage of who here? Bah! The people here are believers, of course. But the spirit in the village is real, too.
Ooh. Do you mean Rasputin?
Do you mean Rasputin?
He didn't bring that evil spirit here. He draws on the spirit because he got folk to heal. But it's not him who brought it. We brought it on our own heads. And we've got to deal with it ourselves. I heard it howling. That's nothing human. One evil spirit here persecutes people, and you can hear it now and then, sometimes. Tragedies attract it, and impure thoughts. We here call it a Bukovac.
Bukovac.
But other places probably call it other things.
An evil spirit's an evil spirit. It torments people and turns their weaknesses against them.
And what if I told you I could get rid of it?
I'd say I'll believe it when I see it.
Okay.
And I'd ask, how else can I help you?
Okay, so we have... I love that they have these 3 things here that are like, something eludes you, keep searching. Come back again.
Well then, I hope you'll still be alive when I get back.
I like that kind of little quippy response. I know people don't always love the marvelization of dialogue or whatever, but I like that she has a certain tone and he matches that. Oh, what do we have over?
Sensing?
What? Knock.
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over. I'm telling you, go away, or I'll call for help. Help! Help! Somebody help me!
Ah, shit.
What are you doing here, you tramp?
Well...
I'm not looking for trouble. I just wanted to talk.
We'll talk, all right.
Ooh, we're gonna fight. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so let's just check and see what the adjust. Perfect. Oh, that's fantastic. I love it. Reduces focus. I don't know what the focus is, but I love that you can fix that before a fight. 36, 36, 1 of 1. Strong attacks and focus. Oh, okay, here we go, here we go. In order to launch a strong attack against an enemy, you must take away all their focus, causing them to enter the breakdown state. Strong attacks are much more powerful than other skills and allow the fight to end quicker. Okay, so then we can look at them. Gotcha. Reduces focus. Concussion. This enemy is not the breakdown. Okay, let's just do that then. Let's select diversion to lower an enemy's focus. Alright, let's do that. Reduces focus. Remove all negative statuses from you. Bloody Pence. Inflicts damage. The target's health points determines how much damage the skill inflicts. The more health points, the higher the damage. Eerie Intoxication inflicts damage, restores health points by 0, which is half of what you've lost. Each subsequent action that restores health points will restore loss of it. So do we just... So what if we just do that? Strong attack opportunity. The enemy has lost all their focus and is now in the breakdown state. This is a great chance to launch a strong attack. Not of this world? Oh, shit. Oh, God. So they still get the... Oh, so we did that without... Interesting. Kind of actually like that a lot. I like that they stabbed him with the devil sent me.
Say that, sure.
The village residents. If thinking interferes with their actions, so much worse for thinking. The locals are impetuous, irritable, and eager to pick a fight for even the most trivial reason. Something is not right here. Oh. How do I get rid of that? So can we knock on the door again?
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please.
Please go. We do. Please leave. Please. Please.
Wooden box. A hand-carved and elaborately painted wooden box. The box is marked with words of love, sweetest kisses. The names of Vesna and Luke intertwine, cuddling tenderly against the wood, against the delicate carvings, trying to protect from the damp and rain, from all the evil the world carries with it, okay? Kind of just enjoying looking around a little bit. I like the little snap thing, trying to... Does it mean there's something over here? Oh, okay. Dish shards. Broken shards of a blue ceramic dish. The broken ceramic trembles with anger and frustration. The quarrel erupted suddenly, spewing out bile of mutual complaints and grievances. Its sweet and pungent taste stupefied, compelled screaming, finger-pointing, and hurting. The frenzy lasted until all involved were out of breath. Does that mean that they yelled at each other and they fucked? They were like, yo. Damage axe shaft. Oh. The trace does not... The trace it bears does not match... or does not belong to Yensa. Although it's already become moldy from disuse, it carries the memory of the spirit of the one who wielded it. A loner by choice with a disposition as tart as juniper. Yeah, disposition as tart as juniper berries. Domestic squabbles. In this house lives a married couple who do not mince their words. They argue violently, loudly, and until they are out of breath. But they persist together despite everything. Interesting. So does that mean we can knock again? I don't really want to. Hold on, do we have an upgrade? Yes. Okay, so I want this one for sure. Action, reaction. Okay. So kind of like where we're at here.
I wanted to talk. Ma'am?
Please go. Please leave.
Okay. I was wondering if solving that gave us anything extra. Okay. So we've already kind of been... Oh, maybe... Can we talk to the lady again? The wise woman?
You've been going in so many circles, your head will spin.
Nope.
Well then...
Okay. Someone has a flaw. How do I... What's down is map. Sins of the past. So we've kind of been over this way, I think. If we take... Okay, we have been over here. Anything? Okay, now we're on the outside of it. Still kind of on the outside. Protective charm. Made of string, sticks, and feathers, it's supposed to protect the residents from the influence of evil powers. Okay. So find the person with the flaw. But the wild... Is that what I'm looking at, though? Is this? So then where... Find the person. You must collect all observations and uncover the secrets hidden within the items to draw a conclusion. Dropped axe. Neighborly dispute. Dead goose. Ah. Dirty bowl. Dimension... Someone's eating stew from. Trace unknown. Prayer book. That was inside. Hair cloth. I think that was inside as well. I've dropped apple. I read that wrong. So I'm not seeing anything else. I wonder if it's kind of just worth going to the next kind of like area. Not really getting a whole lot out of this situation. Oh, long day ahead of me.
Excuse me. I need to get to the local cemetery. Could you give me a lift?
I've only just come back from the post office this morning. I'm not getting the horse going again. Back to the cemetery. It's not like anyone there is going to run away. And look, my horse is more dead than alive.
Okay, the coachman doesn't want to take me to the cemetery. If I use my power, I should be able to change his attitude. Okay, so something continues to elude. Okay, so we need to keep searching. Manipulation. You can manipulate people using thaumaturge. Thaumaturge. First, you must know a person's secrets, which you can learn by making conclusions. If the manipulation is unavailable, the character interaction... The manipulation... Oh, is available. Character interaction icon will change. And the Uper will go next to the character. Okay. Shovel still showed traces of mud and ice. The coachman had to free the wagon's wheels from the soft soil that had engulfed them. Okay. Why can't I pet the horse? The coachman used a rag to wipe the sweat from his forehead. The rag reeked with the sour odor of fatigue. Attempts to free the wheels from the soft soil made the spine crack like a fish bone and the muscles burn with fire. And no one would help. Such was his job. Such was his fate. Coachman is tired and weary. He's worked hard at unloading the wagon alone, and all he dreams of is a moment of rest. I could relieve his suffering. Okay. Manipulate the coachman. Oh, whoops. Definitely was trying to show me.
I'm not going anywhere.
Okay. Hold on. Make the coachman's fatigue go away.
Maybe you'll change your mind and drop me off at the cemetery after all.
Well, on the other hand, this place isn't much more exciting than the cemetery, and I meant to take the horse out for a ride, so get on.
Entire villages involved. Spontaneous. What? So then, wait. Get a wagon. Village. Okay. Shadows of Sins Past. Find the person. Okay. I'm guessing that we're just not going to get it until we get to a certain point. Elder Vasil's grave? Oh, shoot. Crap. Where's the... Elder Vasili died only a year ago, and his tombstone has clearly already been damaged. Why? Deed?
You're alive. Does that mean I helped, Thaumaturge?
Thaumaturge. Thank you for his help.
I don't have enough words to thank you for what you've done for me. I haven't felt this way in years.
I'm glad I could help.
Explain what's changed.
I see him. My Uper. He's back. I can feel our bond growing stronger as each moment passes.
I'm happy for you, but do restrain your joy. We're in the cemetery.
Hey, that's a good call. Real good call
I
there.
heard
Appreciate
you were
that.
at the cemetery. I was sure I'd see you resurrecting the dead.
Not yet. Today I'm just praying for rest for Vasili's soul. The whole village is suffering after his loss. He was the elder here.
He cursed this place. Since he died, darkness and misfortune have hung over the village.
You see? To them, every harm comes down to witchcraft. They believe that after Vasily's passing, the village was possessed by some monster that howls at night or some other Yafits.
Doom. Locals say that since the death of the village elder, a doom has hung over the village. Minor quarrels immediately turn into bloody fights, and people are tense and withdrawn. Things are not looking good.
How did this elder die?
There was a fire, sir. Flames shooting sky high, and him burning, swearing, speaking curses. And the curse stuck. Those ruins seem a profaned place now. A wicked spirit has taken over the blighted land.
Don't encourage her. Once she gets going, it can't be stopped.
Oh, whoops.
This could also be the work of a Salita.
What do you mean?
Vasily's death was not peaceful. The other died in flames that consumed his house. The ruins are thought to be cursed, and the locals speak of them with horror. Horror. Ask the woman about the ill fortune hanging over the village.
What changed in the village after the elder died?
It's all dreadful, sir. Everything's gone topsy-turvy. When folks get to arguing now, they're so hot-headed. Before you know it, they're at one another's throats. Ladies have no patience for kids, nor lads for ladies, nor neighbors for neighbors. Any word might seem offensive and like an insult waiting to happen. Then you've got to fight.
Tragedies such as Vasily's death leave their mark on everyone. It takes time to come to terms with something like this. That doesn't mean this place is possessed by dark forces.
As you were healing me, I had a dream, a vision. But on the borderline of sleep and wakefulness, I thought I saw a Salutor. That's what might be influencing the villagers in Wailing at night.
They're good people, but none too bright, Victor. I'm afraid they might be talking about a train.
The wise woman was saying the evil spirit is a book of hatch.
Does the creature hunting you rattle chains, slither around, and have a mouth full of giant fangs?
A book of hatch.
Does that answer the question?
Where does live?
I'll show you.
Wait, which elder?
Let's allow Vasily's soul to rest for today. Amen.
Superstitions. A woman in the cemetery claims the village is haunted by a lich. His name is Bakyavak. Buchevach? The village residents, a peaceful and happy village? Not quite. The villagers are riled up and on point of breaking, laying the blame for their troubles on the actions of a Bakyavak. They are trying to defend themselves against the dark force with folk methods.
Can you feel it? It's the smell of mystery.
Oops. Sometimes mentioned in the tales of the Lyrians, legends of Sirmia, part of the kingdom of Slovenia. They personify brutal force and inexorable punishment for sins, which is bound to come. Okay. So we have another one of these kind of circle areas where we need to find some stuff. Maybe this will help us understand what we're missing in the other area. So kind of what I'm hoping. Was there something over here, or is it just that?
true fear.
Ragdoll. A charred ragdoll, it appears old. The doll is caked with a hard crust of fear. Its layers are like the varnish of an age-old painting, a child's fear, a girl's terror, a young woman's dread. They form a cocoon smelling of turpentine that constricts the throat and forces tears from the eyes. Okay. Oh, Vensa. Vensa, okay. So here, do we have any... No. Okay.
A horrible death.
Place of death, a dried blood stain. It has soaked deep into the burned boards of the house. The blood sounds like suffering. It flowed quickly. The wound inflicted with the scissors wasn't large, but it was accurate. Life left the body, and the heart went into spasm. My eye decided to itch. And the mind recognized the end. It lasted for some time, and then the flames came, and the pain resounded anew. Oh, good God. Okay, so then where else? Okay, so I am understanding a little bit more of the, like, what I'm looking for. I don't have to, I keep snapping, like hitting RT to snap. I don't really need that. It's kind of there. Also, when you have everything, the red disappears. So that's good news. Destroyed door frame. By some miracle, it survived the fire. Thick lines of wood grain are visible on the frame. They arrange themselves into words. Carved as if by chisel, they scream about an attempt to break in or to break down the door, about hinges finally letting go. They scream into a death void. Fear of the flames has embedded itself deep in the fabric of the door frame, and trepidation about losing a loved one. Familiar? Trace familiar. Impetus person. Okay. Okay, so then all we need to do is go talk to them now? Oh, or we talk to... Well, here, let's... Talk here first.
What do you expect to find in this place? The fire was almost a year ago.
Time doesn't matter much here. I'm looking for clues and personal traces that will lead me to whoever's carrying the flaw that lured the Salutor here.
I see. I thought I could be helpful to you, but I don't really understand what you're telling me.
Above all, flaws are deeply hidden marks left on human souls. They form under the influence of tragic events.
What does that have to do with salutors? Is that Latin?
Yes, from the word newcomer. People have always taken salutors to be spirits, demons, or imps.
Like from those fairy tales, the wise woman and the other old crones tell the locals.
Sometimes, those sorts of fairy tales and legends describe how humans perceive a salutor. They don't take a physical form. Salutors are attracted to the flaws hidden within people. Thaumaturges discover these flaws inside someone, bring them to the surface, and adopt them to lure the salutor. Those are the moments when I've usually failed. I haven't been able to hold on to a salutor. I didn't know how to bind one to myself.
What about you? Do you have a flaw?
I bear the flaw of pride.
I wouldn't have guessed.
And now? Thanks to your help, I can once again discover people's flaws and the salutors hiding behind them. And I think I'm now able to catch my second salutor. People always leave behind individual bits of their personality, even on everyday objects and such.
I leave mine on a lot of Mountain Dew bottles.
Thoughts and actions imprinted on these objects, and then match them to their owner. This lets me gather immense knowledge about a person, especially if I need to find someone.
What else can you do?
Say why having multiple salutors is dangerous. Ask why he came with you.
If I do manage to catch another salutor, that would be a very rare occurrence, in fact. An ordinary Thaumaturge wouldn't even try it more than once. Only a few have multiple salutars.
Why?
Oh. Proud answer. Draws from your flaws of pride. Level, but will also feed it even more.
Some have lost their lives trying, others their senses. I was close to madness. I lost my sense of reality. I didn't know what was true. But I know I can do it. I'm almost 100% sure.
Okay.
Isn't this exactly the sort of thinking that caused your problems that led you to me?
Thank you.
That
What a
matter
question.
anymore.
Then what's changed?
This time, I've got you with me. Why did you want to come here with me?
I have never gotten to know a Thaumaturge so closely. I'd like to learn as much as possible about your abilities.
I need to look around this place a little more.
I won't stop you.
Okay. So then I'm guessing we just talked to...
This house was always full of fear, and its owner was still alive when the house caught fire. Someone wanted to kill him. The fire only covered up the crime. That murder gave birth to the flaw that you attached to, didn't it? I'll find you when I track down the murderer.
Will we? Oh, man.
I know who owns this doll. Maybe I should give him back to her.
Ah.
She ought to know more about what happened here.
Journal updated. Vesna's trace. The same trace that can be felt on the rag doll and the item dropped by the woman. Vensa smells of fear. Her nerves are badly strained. Her heart is trembling. Her fingers are stiff from anxiety, and her mind wanders, lost in the wilderness of fear. I may be able to find her home and discover what's behind her jittery condition.
Victor!
Yes, what? I just talked to
I hope
you.
got what you want now, Thaumaturge. Because I think it's time to get out of here.
Ah, shit.
Why the hurry, Father? We're the Tsar's men. How about the donation for the Tsar's army?
The donation.
There are no Russian outposts here.
I think this is the guy with the nice boots.
You're the guy who trashed our comrades?
Say yes and you could do it again. Awesome.
I can do exactly the same to all of you.
He's not as weak as he looks. He actually looks better than he did the other day.
But not counting the priest. He's still alone.
If we take away...
I'm not.
If we take away everyone else who's here, he's by himself. Okay. Alright, so we can start the fight. Is he cheering me on? Okay, so we want this guy first. You got 11 and 12, that's 23, and then there's a little stab thing. Okay, that took 4. Boy, this feels like a... This feels overpowered. Oh, and you get some health back, which is kind of nice. I didn't even read that part of it. So we do that. Inflicts damage, restores your health by points. Okay, half of what you block. Okay.
Are you alright, sir?
Me? Yes, but can these salutors also help you in a fight? Can you manipulate people and cast these demons into their minds?
Generally speaking, yes. Are you sure you're alright, sir?
Call me Grigori.
Let's head back. I have to visit someone in the village who can tell me more about what happened here.
Yes, let's do that. Let us. Hold on. Let me upgrade real quick. Restores your focus. Relaxation. Skill upgrade. Okay. Thief of Thoughts. Reduces focus by 1 additional point. Oh. Oh, so we're getting some more. Inflicts damage. We can just kind of look at. Oh. All right. Makes you lose focus instead of taking damage with a 4-to-1 ratio. Hasn't really been a problem for us so far. You at least throw something into the mind because we're. I don't know if missing is the right word, but. Okay. So we must have had everything. And then when you. Okay. So that would be like the last thing that we would need. Okay. Do we want to go. I guess we could probably go talk to the.
What do we...
You've been going in so many circles. You're...
Well then, I hope you'll still be alive when I get...
Okay. I thought that was going to give me what I needed. Okay. So we need to talk to... Is it still is it this house?
Now I know that woman's trace. Vesna and her husband both left traces of themselves at Vasily's burned-out farmstead. Luca sincerely loves his wife. You think he loves her strongly enough to kill for her? You're right. It'd be better to ask Vesna about that.
Vesna. Yeah, all right.
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over.
Please open the door. I'd like to have a chat about your husband.
He'd better not be here when he gets back. He's not as talkative or polite as I am.
Vesna about Luca. It's clear that this is not the first time Vesna has threatened someone with her husband. Luca must not have the best reputation in the village. Residents see Luca as a sullen churl and a recluse. However, he seems to have a soft spot. Luca was at Vasily's house on the night of the murder and fire took place.
I know you're scared, but please, just open the door a crack and let me ask one quick question.
Just one. One super quick question. Okay, you only had to open it a crack, but alright. Calm her down and make her feel safe. Okay, cool.
Please,
I like
don't
that we're
be afraid. I
able
just
to do
need to
that.
know where I can find your husband.
He's chopping wood in the clearing by the forest.
Wait, is that it? Okay. Well, I thought that was just going to kind of help us in the immediate, moment, and then we would be able to give her the doll. Oh, I guess I should look. Map.
Again.
This time, it's a matter of life and death.
How
Is
is
that a
your
cat?
search going?
Almost finished. I know who's attracting the Bukavach.
Can you reveal that secret?
It's Luca. It has to be Luca.
Do you still want to catch that Salutor?
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
Despite the risk?
I hope I can persuade you to come with me.
That's an enormous favor you're asking me. I hope you'll be able to return it.
I give my word.
Did you hear? We're going to see Luca Bogosian.
Dang it, but I didn't get to pet the cat. I assume it was a cat.
I'm not here to fight.
Luca!
Oh. Shit, what's up?
You shouldn't have threatened
Where
my
the fuck
wife.
did she come from? What the
Why
fuck?
did you do this?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're the one who brought the Salutor here. The spirit that you all say arrived in the village after Vasily's death. The Salutor is what's making fear consume you all and making you hot-headed. And it's because of your flaw, which has been within you since the murder took place.
Yeah. He's really horny.
Might just be about to take place.
Oh shit, what?
Cut off his head.
What?
Tear off his head before he opens his mouth again.
Yeah, it was her the whole time. Come on, what are you talking about?
Unless you're the one that killed him.
Did you really not get that?
And I'd do it again if I could. Get out of here!
They handed you that one on a silver platter and you couldn't figure it out. Oh, there it is.
Vesna's flaw is mine, and you're mine.
Difficulty level balanced. Combat is challenging while allowing for a lot of freedom. Combat is challenging. To win, you must plan your actions carefully. Story. Combat is easier. This mode is made. This mode is for those wishing to focus on the story. Balance is fine. Fighting with Salutors. To defeat a wild Salutor, you must get rid of the Salutor's shadows that protect him. Vanquishing the shadows will weaken, but the weaker he is, the more fiercely he will fight back. The bar tells you when the wild Salutor sends more enemies against you. Okay. Do we want to adjust the upgrades? Health points 38 of 38. And then is there anything worth adjusting here? Oh shoot. Relaxation. Can I do that? I forgot about this. So let's do that. And then we'll do that for that. I don't know if that's really worth it. Okay, well, hey, at least I remembered to, like, tinker with that. Okay. Okay, we got the double there. Quick attack. Okay, I think we got the double there as well. Only did 1 damage there. That's pretty solid. Bakivak has caused you to enter a suffering state. States can have a benign or potentially deadly effect. Read their descriptions carefully. Don't get caught off guard. Health point suffering receives damage at the end of every turn. Stacks times 4. Okay, and then we can do this where that should remove all the negative effects from us, so it might be kind of worth just kind of doing that. So the focus is like really helpful. Pop the table on accident. Okay, what do we... Kind of worth actually just doing this, because I think it takes that thing off, so we don't have to worry about that. I think we'd have to do it one more time to get them in the state. I think. Focus 8 of 8. I'm not paying a ton of attention to the top bar. I'm trying to use it a little bit here and there, but I don't know. Okay, knocked out 7 there. Okay. Oh. Are they gonna kiss? Kiss.
You lose. You're going crazy again, you blind fool.
A little faith, Thaumaturge. Focus on what's true. My voice is true. I am the truth, you see. Look.
Taming. You defeat Bakivak, the deed dimension Salutor, but you cannot tame him on your own. Rasputin comes to your help. An untamed suitor. Salutor won't obey your orders, stops you from developing, and weakens your perception. Fortunately, Rasputin soothed his anger. You achieved the unachievable.
Unbelievable.
How do you feel? Are you all right?
Well, I don't think I'm hallucinating, but that means I'm currently facing a crowd of furious lumberjacks with axes, so I'd say I've been better.
What? What? I'm telling the truth. I do it again. None of you understand anything. It's because of this magician. It's his
magician?
Fault. The magician didn't kill Vasily. He didn't bring the evil here. You're a witch! To the stake with her! To the stake!
Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. That wasn't what we were looking for.
Why are you just standing there? Are you just letting them do this? Fine. I'll handle it myself. I did it before, and I can do it now.
What have you done? Go. You don't need to see this.
Oh, okay. Force Vensa to flee. Remind Luca of the proof that he loves Vanessa. Vensa.
Nothing has to be decided at the moment. Certainly not things that can't be undone.
Well, exactly. Beat it, you scoundrels. There's enough blood in this village already.
Sharing a village with murderers?
You were the first to spill blood!
It's not the same. If that's the case, you're banished from the village. Get out of here! We'll burn away the impurity you left in our village. Phew.
Okay. Send a telegram at the railway station. Okay. Oh, here we can talk to people. You know what? I won't worry about that. I'm thinking.
Sir? Do you happen to know when the train arrives? The postmaster said it's usually no more than an hour late, so it should be here any moment. I got a tougher question for you.
Okay.
Pardon?
Will this train get me close to Albuquerque?
I'm afraid that's an ocean away, and even to the ocean you've got a ways to go.
Thank you. Ever since I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque, I can't get my bearings. The things I've seen, sir. Places I've been. I just can't get to Albuquerque.
What the fuck? I would buy this game just to figure out what's going on with that guy. I'm not super concerned with using the upgrade point. I'm thinking and kind of hoping that we're at the end of the demo in a positive.
I wanted to send 2 telegrams, one to Warsaw and one to Paris.
Mr. Shulsky, I was meant to send for you when the driver came to get the mail. My condolences about your father. Do you still want to send something?
Did you come to say goodbye to me?
More like to share my fear. Your condition yesterday, after the fight with that Bukovac, it troubled me. I don't think my treatments are having a long-lasting effect. And you don't look the best. Do you feel all right?
I've just heard that my father is dead.
My condolences.
After your treatment, when I was hallucinating, I saw him.
He wasn't
I
very...
heard his voice for the first time in years. I'm sure it was him. A strange feeling.
Maybe he came to say goodbye. Maybe it was his last chance to speak to you.
He wasn't particularly nice about it.
I hope not.
What do you intend to do now?
Just a moment ago, I was thinking about Vienna or Budapest and going on from there to Paris, but now I've got to get to Warsaw first. What about you?
Thanks to you, I don't think I have anything else to do here. I had a little time to think about what I saw in your mind. Tell me, Victor, have you ever seen a human skull cracked open on the cobblestones?
I haven't.
I have. The skull of Franz Ferdinand himself, with his brain spilling out onto the sidewalk.
The band?
I also saw the white steps in Odessa running with blood. A battlefield blanketed in lethal fog, with faceless beings emerging from it. This hasn't happened yet, but I saw it as clearly as I see you now. Thanks to you, I know that I can stop it. I know that I am part of history, and I can change it. Even at the cost of scorn, contempt, or my life. You promised me a favor, so Warsaw sounds perfect.
There it is. There's that title card. An hour and 47 minutes in, we get a title card. That's got to be the end of the demo. There's no way there's more.
Warszawa! Warsaw! Warsaw! Last stop, Warsaw. Time to wake up.
It's clouding over.
The weather is like my mood.
Aside from the circumstances of the funeral bringing you back, you hadn't thought of ever returning here?
I hate this city. It always makes me think of the stench of vodka, sweat, and urine. Corruption, poverty, and trust me, no justice but street justice.
I'm sure something must have changed since you left.
But probably not for the better.
What about the people? Those close to you? You'll never miss them?
I definitely didn't expect I'd be coming to my father's funeral so early.
I've noticed you two had certain differences in your views on life.
Yes, especially on my life. But admittedly, that's not a very exciting discovery. Is that all you've learned about me on our journey?
You drool in your sleep.
Hell yeah.
Anything in there about Warsaw?
Workers are striking. They want to take advantage of the Tsar's visit to Warsaw. The protests are being violently suppressed. Last week, around a dozen people were killed. Polish Socialist Party militants attacked a train. They stole money, bonds, and explosive materials. They're also suspected of robbing a transport of Dutch pomade.
Oh shit, pomade.
Socialists in Warsaw must look pretty sharp then. Further along, we've got murders, muggings, and politics.
The newspapers feed on sensation. Remember that in darkness, even a small spark can be seen clearly. Even I can feel hope from all the people riding with us. Can't you?
Even without my powers, I can tell that hope is bringing people here from all three petitions. Miners, steelworkers, governesses, maids, speculators, thieves.
It's a lot more than
I've gotten to
three.
read a few of our fellow passengers' possessions, and I know that hope can have many faces.
Will you share that knowledge with me?
There's a terrified woman riding with us. She's either running away or in hiding. I think that gentleman is smuggling something. because excitement is all mixed up with guilt inside them. And this dandy, he's going whoring.
Oh, hell yeah.
If there's something I've learned in life, Victor, it's never to neglect the horse.
Warsaw, end of the line. Welcome to Warszawa.
I think the time's come to ask where you plan to stay.
I'll let you know when I come up with something.
Yeah, Rasputin's he's a dude winging it. Oh, shit. Oh, that must be the end. That was kind of a startling change.
Just remember, there's no turning back.
December 4th, 2024. Coming out on Xbox and PlayStation. That's actually very helpful for what I need. Okay, I hit B to quit the menu. Do I have to hold? Did it freeze? It might have froze. The game literally might have frozen playing at that. Okay, alright. Well, I would quit to the menu. Oh boy. But that is that, I guess. So what happens if you go into the demo again? Just out of curiosity. Oh boy. I enjoyed that. I thought that was really interesting. I like that it was, I don't know, there's something about turn-based battles that I find very interesting. Maybe it's because I don't play a lot of turn-based battling games. Yeah, it's not a type of game that I'm super familiar with. But I do enjoy its focus on story, and one of the things that I really was interested in by the description of the game was specifically the investigative aspects of it, which aren't quite what I thought. It kind of does a lot for you, which I guess isn't the worst thing in the world. Even though it does kind of like do a lot for you, the main character still like missed like the main point. But I had a good time. It is also a cheap game. It's $35, which is kind of a nice selling point. I have it pulled up here in the store. It's even 20% off for like the pre-order, I assume, which is like, that is kind of the sweet spot, if I'm being honest, for like this type of game. I don't think that this is a game that you need to really spend $60 on, but $35 or even $28 in this case, I think is a really good price for this. So there you go. If you'd like to try it for yourself and see how it goes, you can try it. The demo now available on PlayStation 5 and on Xbox. I'm assuming this is already on PC, so if you wanted to play it, I guess you could play it already. But if you're a console player like myself, it's available December 4th, which is a Wednesday. Okay. Good to know. So there you go. If you enjoyed this demo or this gameplay video, you can subscribe to the channel. I play a bunch of different kinds of games. This was something that was just kind of on the store, so I figured I would give it a whirl, and I'm glad that I did. This is why I like demos. So you can subscribe right over where the gameplay is. Ring the bell down below. You'll be notified when I post new videos. Something else here, baseball tonight. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.